Hi Virgo, welcome to Magpie Moonchild. My name is Kayleigh. This is your general weekly Tarotscope. As always, the housekeeping is down below with how to book a personal read, the decks that I'm using, and how to find different aspects of your birth chart if you're intrigued with what your birth chart looks like astrologically and what that means for you. All those links are down below, along with the subscription button if you feel so inclined. So let's see what we have for Virgo for this coming week. This one wants to go. You have the 10 of Pentacles. So this week is going to be about abundance, and it doesn't just have to be about money. Some people think when they see Pentacles that it is just about money. It's not. It's about everything within our 3D, our tangible material world. So this will be an abundance of people in your life that truly matter to you, rich family and familial friendly experiences. Connection with your fellow human man is really coming through as well. It may be that you have random conversations with people and they just kind of make your day, make you smile. It's also maybe a good week to be looking at your ancestry, ancestral gifts, ancestral talents, ancestral ties, your past, just getting in contact with really who and in touch and connecting with who you are, where you come from, what that means. It can also be a good time to look at your lineage and maybe even reflect on what privileges come to you as a result of that process, because sometimes we don't realize quite what privileges we have just by the circumstance of our birth, and realizing that sometimes we don't truly appreciate the abundance that we do have by default, that we have a house over our heads. It's about recognizing our home, our homelands, who we are. It is very much a connection of where you are in the world and how your place in the world and your responsibilities that you carry as part of that. It can be very much looking at the way that there are patterns through the family, through the cycle, through the ages, and whether those patterns are going to stop with you or whether they are moving forward. Do you want, because this is also the card of inheritance, what are you bringing into the world or passing on down to your future descendants? You are the ancestor of your descendants, so what are you passing down inherently through to them? Are you handing them a fuller world? Are you handing them patterns of cycles of neglect or abuse or more negative traits? Are they stopping with you? Are you doing the healing for you and your ancestors so that you're not passing it down to the future generations? Are you working on a nest egg that you can pass on financial goodness, or are you building a home possibly from scratch? Somebody may well be building a home from scratch. They've bought some land and they intend to build it brick by brick, a little bit at a time, because the Pentacles suit is all about doing something slowly and strongly and securely so that it is future proofed. So it could well be that you are setting up a new ancestral home, building your home that you can pass down to your children and your grandchildren, or everybody comes to there to visit. What are you doing that secures your place in your family line? What is your contribution to your family line? What is your contribution to the planet? This tree is very much, reminds me very much of the tree of life, Yggdrasil. And it's very much the center, the world, the tree goes through all the realms. So what are you doing on every level, in every realm? What is your connection to other people, to spirit, to everybody around you? So this is very much looking at your place and recognizing where you fit in it, what you receive from it, and what you are putting out to it. It's about the mutual energy of, I'm receiving this, so I am putting it back. Even to the point of the planet, what are you doing with the planet? What are you taking from the planet, and what are you giving it back? So it's very much looking at roots, ancestry, legacy, and abundance, recognizing the abundance and the privileges that you do have in the world. Just having a roof over your head, although it may seem a simple thing, is still a privilege that some people do not have. And maybe recognizing where you can help others in that situation. Where can you bring abundance into others. And we, as if it wasn't enough, there is the other card that's come out is the world. Where are you in the world, in the universe? What are your connections? What is your part in the cycle? What cycles are you having to clear up, to clean up, that need finishing, that need healing or work on in order for them to be completed or passed down, to be secured, to be future-proofed? So it's very much looking at when all is said and done, what do you want your contribution in this lifetime to be? And it's a very good week to be. We're in Virgo season, right? So we're kind of in birthday season. If it's your birthday this week, happy birthday. But it's a very much reflection of who am I, what do I contribute, and taking that moment as we take another spin around the world, another time around the sun, sorry, not around the world, as we take our spin around the sun for another year. What do we want to achieve in this year? What changes and impacts do we want to make that will have a lasting effect going forward for future generations or years? And even within your own life, what do you want to change now that you want to have further down the line? What does future you want? What does you in 6 months want to be? Because you can change your whole life in 6 months. So what do you want that to look like? I hope that is of some use to you this week, Virgo, and I will hopefully see you again next week. Bye for now.